Welcome to another lesson by yourtechvision.com, and today I'm going to help you troubleshoot when a Braille display is not connecting. Now specifically I'm using the APH Refresher Braille, and let's say you have downloaded all the drivers and it is still not connecting. So what you need to do is go into the device manager. So hit your start key and type in device and go down to device manager and enter and open.
Device Manager on local.
So the Device Manager opens and you're going to tab one time.
Tab, preview,
and I'm going to first let her navigate because ports is, 2/3 the way down my list. You can down arrow and find it if you need to, but I'm just going to hit P.
Level 1. Ports left parent, comma,
and I'm going to right arrow and open.
Ports left parent, comma,
and down arrow and listen.
Level 2. USB serial port dash refresher Braille 18.
So there it is. It's showing up and everything, but it's still not displaying the Braille. And I'm getting a load Braille error message saying that it's not connecting. So I'm going to hit my Applications key,
context menu to navigate, press up
and I'm going to update my driver software. I need to specifically go and tell it where to get my driver. So I'm hitting enter and opening.
Enter, leaving menus, preview, USB serial port dash refresher.
Now the default is to search automatically for updated driver software. I can already tell you your computer cannot find this. And that's true for most information, or for most drivers that your computer is looking for. You need to know where it's at and you need to go find it. Now this is one reason why I always save things to my desktop, because I know this is an ongoing issue with Braille displays at times, and so I want to be able to find them quickly. So I'm going to down arrow,
browse my computer for driver software,
and I'm going to browse my computer for the driver software. So I'm going to enter and open.
Enter, edit combo, C:\users /Denise /desktop /RBD.
Now I have placed it on my desktop, but let's say your users, your name, and your desktop RBD did not come up. Then you need to go browse for that. So you're going to Alt-R to browse, or Tab to browse if you cannot remember Alt-R.
Update driver software USB serial port refresher Braille 18 left.
And most of the time I'll already tell you it is not selected correctly. You do need to go in, but because I'm updating my talking software all the time and I need to update my drivers, and I've already done this, so it's there, but you're going to need to tab around to your tree view.
Tab, cancel button, tab, select the folder that contains drivers for your hardware. Preview,
okay,
RBD
select my folder.
Word to scan, 17 of 17.
Now if you hit, you need to make sure desktop is open, so I'm just going to do for first letter navigation.
Level 0, desktop,
and there's my desktop. Now the interesting thing about this is your folders do not come up directly below it.
Level 1, library closed.
What I've learned is it comes up all the way at the bottom. So what you're going to do is just hit R for RBD, because I know I've placed it on my desktop.
Level 1, RBD closed.
And sure enough, it's right there. Now you do not need to go in and actually look for the specific driver you need. You have got an option that says include subfolders, which is really nice in the dialog box. But right now in this browse for folder, I'm going to choose RBD, and I'm going to tab to my folder to make sure it really is selected.
Tab, browse for folder dialog. Select the folder that contains drivers for your hardware. Folder :edit RBD.
Yep,
text.
and it is, and I can hit enter.
Enter, device manager, update driver software.
Now what you want to do is tab to make sure include subfolders is there.
Tab, browse tab, include subfolders, checkbox checked.
And it's checked, so you don't need to go in and specifically find that exact driver. It will find it for you, thank goodness, which is really nice. Now, if you know what next is, Alt-N, you can just do Alt-N. If you don't, then you're going to tab.
Tab, let me pick from a list of device drivers on my computer button.
And if you need to get even more technical, you can do that. But this always works, what I've just showed you.
Tab, next button.
And there's my next spacebar.
Button to activate, press spacebar.
Okay, so the best driver software for your device is already installed because I have already done this. But I can tell you at this point what will happen is you will get a download. And it will actually go find it, it will install it, and then you'll be good to go. And then spacebar and close.
Space, device manager on local computer.
And then you just need to go back into your JAWS settings, so insert J.
JAWS context menu to navigate.
And options, down to Braille, and enter and open. And I, of course, have already selected the APH Refresher Braille. If yours is not there, then you need to Alt-B to add your Braille display, and I can take you through that.
Select components dialog. Select.
Now, when you have Braille displays, if you want them to work well and you have several Braille displays, and this is really true for your Braille note also, make sure it's the only one that's selected. So just down arrow, and I'm going to do this fast. And my
Braille app refresher, Braille 18 check.
APH Refresher Braille is the only one that is selected, but I will tell you that Braille displays like to hog that port all to themselves. Otherwise, you will have issues. And I'm just going to Alt-N for next.
Alt-N. Set options for the app refresher Braille 18 display. This Braille display connects through a USB port or a Bluetooth serial port. Select
Yeah, it tells me that, but I already went to my device manager and it told me it was COM3. So if you don't know what port it is, go to your device manager and it will tell you. And I was already there, and it will be all set up, and your driver still won't connect until you actually go look for your drivers. So Alt-N.
Alt-N. Select the Braille display that you
And I've already selected it. If yours is not selected, you need to choose your APH and tab to finish.
Tab, left back but tab, finish
And
button,
spacebar.
Braille basic settings guide.
And as soon as I do Alt-O, it's going to tell you need to restart your computer or restart JAWS.
Alt-O.
But I've already done all this, and so I'm good to go. But that is how you do it. Very nice and easy once you get these really little components about manipulating your device manager. Okay, enjoy.